What's going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. John's back after what? Was it 3 or 4 days I wasn't streaming for? Glad to see everybody again. Our last stream got cut short, too. There was some YouTube connection issues. And then I got a note the next day. YouTube was having issues with the live streaming process. So that's why we had to cut stream short the other day. But good to see everybody. So today, without AJ on stream, oh my god. No, so on stream today, the plan was to start off with Solosis. But I'm kind of switching things a little bit, and I saw a lowland muck. When I was doing my Pokédex, there was a part of the tracker app. The reason why I'm only at 27% with my dex is because it's not incorporating the fact that we have to technically look for other forms, like the gender form, specific forms, regional. So I opened a couple of those tabs, and I needed a Grimer. So I figured we'll try to get a Grimer here, then we'll work our way to the Solosis, and then we'll do Latias at the same time we're doing this. So we have tons of things to do. You're gonna sell me? Why am I getting sold? And this week, I'm thinking about getting the the horizontal layout kind of completed. I want to do the horizontal layout for ZA. I am locking that in. We are confirming that. So I just don't see a point in having a shorts feed for a stream like that. What's up, Zach? How's it going, buddy? Did everybody have fun playing the Pokemon Go Community Day today? I played at my friend's house. I hated doing all the hearts and all the evolving and all that stuff. I hated it. Roblox. I've never played Roblox before. I always say that I'll look into like actually trying to look into it, but I always forget. I always forget. But I didn't stream for the last couple days, but y'all are still really, really helping me with the subscriptions, follows if you wanted to call it. Thanks a lot. Like, we haven't gone down anything in a couple days, which is crazy. So I'm glad people are keeping up. But technically, we have a lot to talk about on this stream here. So if anybody, I don't think we've talked about any of the new megas since they have been released. And I'm blown away by some, and I'm less inclined to like some others. So we have lots to discuss here. But we peaked at 16 viewers already. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Nice. So with the new megas that have been released with the video, I think there was like 3 or 4 official videos that came out from Pokemon with the Nintendo Direct. What are your favorite? Pick one favorite and pick one Pokemon that you don't like. And you know what? I'll even consider the not liking option for Pokemon that have already been released. You gotta leave, Zach. Take care, buddy. Have a good one, man. I'm gonna make my sandwich right now. So the sandwich we're gonna make is, I'm assuming poison still works. And if anybody wants to join my sandwiches after this and they need help with their, let's just say, they don't want to spend their herbs, let me know. Let me know. I can help you out. I chose Sigilif, which was the wrong path to take, but I wanted the Sigilif encounter. We really need it. I really need it. Okay, I'm gonna read Spotty's message first. I read it that way. Bro, I was about to hang up missing person posters. Oh, nice. I was hanging up missing person posters about myself. What's up, dude? I like all the new megas. Oh, this is gonna be a message to read. So let me just do the sandwich here quick. Poison is 2 green peppers. Oh, this is gonna be a peppery sandwich. Let me do this quick. Salty and bitter. I like all the new megas. I don't mind DLC. Just don't think they should put Kalos, Mega's behind online. I was talking to my friends about that today. Yeah, I'm really not happy that they're doing that again. It kind of feels like what they did with the Galarian birds, and I'm really, really not into that. And the crazy thing is that they're not even shiny. They're not even going to be shiny. So you're locking them behind getting a season rank. Ugh. So now I'm forced to do battles, and in all fairness to them, or maybe it's not all fairness, I don't agree with the DLC. I think it's just an easy way to piss people off right off the get-go with ZA. If you have something that's finished or that you have a trailer for, unless it's a big DLC like a Crown Tundra or like Isle of Armor or something like that, if ZA feels short, I'm going to be very upset if the DLC could have been added in the beginning, but it wasn't, as a money grab. I'm going to be really mad about that. The only justification that I would have is maybe if like Shiny Hoopa was available, because don't get me wrong, we all know Hoopa it's a rare Pokemon. What are the chances we'd get it shiny? So what do? They do paywalls. And if they paywalled it behind it to get a shiny Hoopa, like I said, that's the only thing I could think of. But now they're pay locking from everybody. So once again, if it's just Raichu with the megas that we have, I will be mad. So with this DLC, to whatever extent it is, I'm hoping the DLC is large and they do more megas, something like that, you know? Something like that. But I can see why they did it, because they want people to do their battle ranking thing. I agree. I understand why they're doing it, but I don't like the principle of what they're doing with the online battles, because it sounds like what you got to do in the ZA game is like, I guess trainer battles are less likely in the daytime, so they're gonna want you to catch Pokemon and explore Lumio's city. So then at nighttime are specifically battles. What, like, if anything, I would think that's the opposite. Why would you be battling at night exclusively in a game? That makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. People are going to be sleeping in Lumio's city, and you're going to have, like, just battles going left, right, and center. That's the opposite of a structured society. I can hang out, but I'd stop by. I'll try to hang out later if I can. Alright, thanks, dude. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I'm reading these messages a little bit slow because I'm actually trying to give you my thought on everything, because I'm, like I said, I'm not fallen ill will towards the game at all yet. Yet is the key word. But I'm really, like I said, disappointed by the DLC. You can argue with the DLC that it is a positive that they've already have content for the future. So we're probably going to get DLCs upon the Legends game, where I think with Legends Arceus we didn't get DLCs, right? So at least we might have the hope for more DLCs in the future. That's kind of positive, right? What's up, Goofy? From what the thing said on the post, DLC will be able to be played after post-game, so in an alternate timeline for Lumio's? So it's an alternate... Huh. So Hoopa definitely is going to be involved. So it would be really cool if we could catch it shiny, but again, odds are probably not. Why do I stumble on these so late? I mean, you're not late, dude. Stream only started 10 minutes ago, so you have tons of time. You have tons of time. But we have a Latias check. Legends Arceus got a free DLC, which only added more outbreaks. Yeah, but if we're getting an actual DLC now, we can actually look forward to probably more DLCs and maybe not so much outbreaks. unless there's like world bosses in Lumioi City that travel maybe once a day, and they're kind of like raids. You know what I mean? Like Borderlands, it's funny. Borderlands has these things called raid bosses, and they're it's like world boxes. You know what? It's like what's it called? What's it called? Space Time Rifts in Legends Arceus? Imagine just having those in ZA, or having some sort of event like that, but then letting that have a chance in the future to get updates with new Pokemon in certain areas. But here we go. Let's do some checks. No Trev. No Glalie. No Sigilif. And no Latias. Tough stuff, eh? Tough stuff. Okay, would you like... Yep. We have Latias. Down, who do we want? Yeah, let's take Hitmonchan. So, like I said, I'm not in the mood to hate on ZA, but it's just the one DLC that kind of annoyed me. But the game visually looks really good. I wish they showed off the outbreaks more. It seems like this game, they really want people to battle, though. I haven't really caught... I'm not going to say a good vibe, but I'll say I haven't caught a strong vibe for Pokemon being just a traditional story and trying to catch them all. Like I said, they're pushing the battles hard. And if this is a game that is strictly focused on battling and like all the other Pokemon aspects are like, you know, like grinding for XP to level up and completing a Pokedex, if it's not there, I'll be a little disappointed. And yes, we're all the internet here. We were meant to hate things, right? We're internet trolls. We're internet trolls. But no, I'm trying to keep a positive mindset about it. I'm trying to keep a positive mindset. Is there anybody else that has an opinion on it? Maybe a different one than mine, different one than AJ's. We don't have anybody that's come onto the stream that's exactly said they've hated the game outright. Which is cool. I mean, you're also welcome to your opinion, and nobody here is going to blame you for having an opinion that you don't like the game. You know? I'm not going to judge anybody for it. The only thing I'm going to judge is the Pokemon Company, because I haven't gotten a Solosis in 3 streams. And we are going to grind Solosis right after we get this. I'm not going to go out of my way to hunt all of the extra forms, like the gender-specific forms, the regionals. I only did this because I already had the muck. So let's just complete it. Mega Chestnut is so cool. I didn't play Kalos, right? I didn't play those games all that much, so I didn't have an obsession like some people did. And when I played it, I loved Chespin. Chespin Shiny is so sick too. But I would say that I think Delphox, I would say that has the edge as my favorite because it actually is unique. I would say Greninja is unique, but I wouldn't say that that's my go-to at all. Like, I don't like it that much. I think the design is very weak. It's animated, don't get me wrong. I think that part's kind of cool. But I think Delphox being like a witch riding on a broom is pretty cool. And then Chestnut is like a gladiator. Like, that's awesome. That's really cool. What's up, Will? But again, there's got to be others too, right? We still don't know about what Feraligatr and Meganium are going to be. Do we have an idea? to what maybe Meganium looks like, yes, there have been leaks, but I have yet to see a leak about Feraligatr. I have yet to see that leak. Okay, what does the website say? Distortions in space have appeared without warning, and in Lumioi City, they seem to connect a mysterious space hyperspace Lumiois. It looks like your story with Team MZ isn't over yet. Oh, so maybe we go into a different time. Didn't we say something like that before, where it would be really cool if there was a game where you travel to different dimensions in time and space? I swear I've said that. I swear I've said that, and that I wish there was more like space mythicals and like celestial stuff. That would be a cool DLC where we went to a different timeline of this place. I think the DLC is connected to wormholes like Sun and Moon due to it saying hyperspace. Okay, if there was wormholes and it was similar to Ultra Moon and stuff, where we could reset for Legends, I would cry again. I would love that. I would love that. What's up, Humpty? For anyone who is upset about them announcing it now, they have no other time to do it. They didn't even wait for Pokemon Day to announce a brand new game. I don't... Yeah, I see whenever... it's like the internet these days. You always see a video and then you go right to the comments because there's... Sometimes it's better to read the comments. You're more entertained than the actual story of the video you're watching. I'm not disappointed with any of the news. I'm not. I'm taking everything with an open mind. But the thing that kind of annoys me a little bit, which is not so much annoying me, I don't know the word for it. I don't want them to reveal too much because I liked, and don't get me wrong, this is a two-edged story I'm about to say. I don't want them to reveal everything because I want some cool things to be a surprise. But at the same time, if they do trailers, I don't have to watch it. I don't have to watch it. So don't get me wrong. I'd be playing devil's advocate with my own content watching. What's up, Will? I just don't... I want them to say some good stuff. But maybe they're... It's like what I was telling my friend. Maybe they're doing... Other than the Kalos starters, which is pretty good. I was thinking that maybe they were... Oh! Humpty! Thanks, dude. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub, dude. I was thinking that based off like a consensus, they were doing like the worst received like megas, showing them first and then working their way up to the better ones. So maybe Dragonite tested poorly, and then right before the game launches, maybe they'll do like Flygon or something. Miss you, buddy. Thanks, dude. I missed you too. What is Will talking about? Will's Will, man. We just let Will be Will. Oh, I thought that was the shiny. It was just a stupid gloom. Thank you for the 5 likes on the stream. Thank you for double tapping your phones. Like I said, the numbers have been good. The days that I'm not streaming and not uploading, obviously not. So that's on me. The last couple days, I just got busy. But the next couple days, I'll be good. My time is not going to be as busy right now, so we can get back to kind of grinding some things. Because like I said, the less time I stream, the less time I play the games, the less time we're gonna have towards all the hunts that we got to do before ZA comes out. And for ZA, like I said, I still want to give Steven his games back in due time, sooner rather than later, right? It's like how everybody should treat their friends with video games. So I got to do the Shaman hunt, which I'm not obsessed with having to do the footage for it. I don't have to do it on stream, so I might start doing that. I got to start doing the Pokedex for BDSP. And then we got to get the Regirock. We got to get that stupid rock. I'm not obsessed with that, but I want to get it done. I want to finish up everything that we need to do, because we're probably not coming back to doing double games for a while. I mean, I can do a poll, but I think we were touching base on this before. Are we all in agreement that we do not want to have 2 games going at once? Do we want just ZA? I would assume that's the case. You could always do like a layout where the second game is like in a super small window, but then again, it's minuscule to you guys in a short form right now. So adding it smaller would probably wouldn't be the best thing. And I'm trying to think as if I was watching my own stream. I don't know if I'd want that either. Do a recap right before release. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I hope we get some information based off of the consensus that I'm gonna do soon about the double format, the horizontal. I can see. Here's the thing. I can see at the start maybe getting lucky and doing streams where we have the full screen, and people might show up to those. But at the same time, I wonder if the ZA is going to pop off with the algorithm on YouTube, and it would go nuts from that too. Like, I genuinely don't know, because I was looking, I did a little bit of like, I don't think the word's market research, but like I was diving around different YouTubes, just watching certain videos on Pokemon, and I was looking at some of the people that were, let's just say, top dogs, top YouTuber streamers. What's up, Weenie, Marcus, and Steven? Oh my god. Did I black out and everybody just showed up? What's going on? So, yeah, I was going over just statistics for the big dogs that were streaming and that names that I knew from before. And they're doing the YouTube shorts, and their viewership is low. But then I look at us right now, and like we're averaging, I would say, 100 to 300 viewers with a normal algorithm, but then we're getting like 1,000 viewers, 800 viewers on some streams. Like, we're getting up to the big dogs. And I mean, not like big dogs, like, you know, like Austin John, that guy will have like thousands. But the consistent people who are always streaming, we're getting up to those numbers. So I'm hoping ZA, when I do, like I said, when I do my research on what we're going to do, I hope it is the right choice to maximize what we want growth-wise on the channel. Bulba King! Did you change your name to Weenie? Weenie Bulba Kini? It's me, Bulba King. I know. I saw your picture, but then I saw Weenie, and I panicked. I'm gonna be buying the new Digimon game coming out soon. I used to love Digimon games for, I think it was like PlayStation 2 or PS1. But I haven't really been into it lately. My eye has been so twitchy lately. Like right here. I don't get it. I have something either crawling in my eye, like a worm, or maybe I'm just tired. I'll be honest, part of me, I owed everybody a stream. I know that. I almost bailed because I was driving home from a place that's an hour maybe a little less than an hour from me. Spent all day out at my friends, and I came home super tired. Like, I could have fell asleep. Digimon BY? How was Calm Day? I didn't play. Well, lies. Okay, I did play, but I'll be honest. I saw the 2 o'clock notification, completely forgot about it. I already had a bunch of Flabébé, and we only got the white, green, and yellow form because the red and the blue are region locked. And I already had those from GoFest Madrid and from the last one we had in New York. So I kind of just coasted at my friends, did the evolutions, and of course, Niantic Scope Fleet, I was trying to do instead of doing like the full heart amount, you only have to do 7. I was doing my buddies and switching my buddies around to evolve everything to Florges, and it wasn't working. Sometimes it wasn't working, and we were playing Hero Quest, the board game, while I'm trying to do this, and it was frustrating me. But it was my fault that I was multitasking. It was my fault that I was multitasking. We are getting Shiny Miraidon. So I had a stroke when I read that. I was also one of those people that stroked out hard because for some reason, and I went over this with my friend today, Scarlet and Violet actually came out a long time ago. And I'm thinking it hasn't been out long enough for Koraidon and Miraidon to be released. But it's been years, yeah. So when the new game comes out, I know they do something like that, but usually they come out when a new game has been already released. Right? Like Scarlet and Violet came out, and then months later they did the code for Zacian and Zamazenta. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, to get it right after we're even getting the Tinglu, Yoo-Hoo, and Hi-Hoo. when we're getting all, like, these awesome legendaries already shiny, I feel like it's too good to be true to get Koraidon and Miraidon. And when I saw the Japanese, I thought it was locked to Japan. I was trying to, like, calculate in my head how I was going to get one. If I was a rich person, I'd do, like, a vlog of me going to Japan for one day just to get a code. They release it at the end of a generation usually, so Gen 10 may be around the corner. So, what do you mean? The Koraidon and Miraidon? Koraidon and Miraidon release the 26th of this month or next month. Yeah. Hold on. Let me do my checks here, and then I'll ignore the chat. I'm kidding. What's up, Solus? What's going on, man? No Liepard. No Fairy. That would have been cool. No Mean Shao. And no Latias. When was it again? Latias check. Oh, man. I hope Latias isn't like our Giratina luck. I could use it. Flabébé Afterparty. Did you stream the Calm Day? No. But I am going to start Pokemon Go streaming. I've figured out the settings. So I'm gonna have to do some digging a little bit into data plans, but you do need to run 2 phones to stream Pokemon Go, or at least have a chat and your game going. My thumb right now is still, consider it broken. It doesn't work. I can't use it. I can't bend it. So I need my thumb to be able to do it, but when I get my thumb back, I am going to be streaming Pokemon Go. I tried filming a video with my camera in my hand and my phone in the other. When I was saying I was going to do the vlogs, I still can't even do that. I can't hold anything in this hand. Flabébé Afterparty, though, is where it's at. If we have time, I might even do a Flabébé hunt tonight. I might even do it tonight because we still have a bunch of Florges that we need. We still have a bunch, but yeah, the Pokédex Tracker, oh my god, Tracker app, I can link it in the Discord if everybody is interested in getting a very good grip on your organization. They have categories, so like you could literally do your boxes and mimic what they do, and that's what I'm doing in my Pokemon Home. So I found out that the 27% was not my actual dex, but it includes all the forms, the regionals, the genders. So I decided to start doing some of them early, but I just want to do Pokemon in general and then work on their extra forms. Zacian, Zamazenta, and Eternatus came out 6 months before Scarlet and Violet, I believe. Was it? I felt like it was... Okay, here's the thing. Maybe I said it wrong. It didn't happen during Sword and Shield. I'm pretty sure. My calm day was okay. I didn't play it all that much. Usually, if it's a new Pokemon, I'll kind of grind a little bit and try to go for a hundo. But I already had a White Flower hundo, which is my exclusive region in Canada. I didn't need another one. So I got a couple shinies just from playing at my friend's house, which is all I really needed. I wasn't that interested, but I didn't know that we could get the yellow form and the orange form. That was a cool surprise. I didn't read into that at all. I loved that. So all I need for my Pokemon Go Flabébé thing is just 2 red forms. 2 red forms, and then I have the whole line. Z8 counting towards Gen 10 and not 9. My thumbs, it doesn't hurt, but I can't use it. I can't use it at all. I tried picking up like just a beer yesterday, and I can't even do that. The only legal way to get Zamazenta and Zacian shiny is through raids in Pokemon Go, nothing else. Correct. But during the run, you could get GameStop codes that had Eternatus, Zacian, and Zamazenta. I ended up getting the Zacian, but I, for some reason, don't remember why I didn't get a Zamazenta. Was Zamazenta a UK exclusive? Was it a UK thing? I don't know. A Europe thing, maybe? Forget. October 22nd was the date they released, which was in the middle of Gen 8. Are you sure? I mean, I'm not saying I'm... You probably looked it up. I don't know why I'm thinking they released it later. I don't know. Alright, maybe I'm going crazy again. It's probably true. Scarlet and Violet came out a year later. I'm probably thinking because it was like close. Huh. Well, either way, we're getting all the cool stuff now. But I wonder what they're gonna do with the Terapagos then and all that. Like I said, my perspective is that this game is not old enough for us to even see that kind of legendary like we are now with just the 4 legends. And now we're getting Koraidon and Miraidon so soon. Like, it's kind of cool. Again, I'll be repping Koraidon all the time. And I am probably... I'm not going to go to other stores and get some codes for people that we can give away on stream here, because I know not everybody can drive, and if you're of the younger viewership, you might not be able to drive, but if you have Nintendo Online, we'll try to give out some codes. Last time, I said I remember one GameStop, EB Games here in Canada, one GameStop gave me a few codes because they knew I was streaming. because the one guy knows me at the store and gave me like 2 extra. No, 3 extra. And then I was trying to do a giveaway for it. And then I picked the winners before I went away on my trip. Nobody messaged me. Nobody messaged me back. So all those codes went to waste. Is Shiny Litwick noticeable in Scarlet? Yes, it is definitely noticeable. I've hunted that, and I wondered the same question when I actually did my hunt too. Koraidon has the best shiny. 100%. I don't like the future Paradox forms really all that much, and furthermore, I do not like the shinies either. So we hit a W on that. But I'm also thinking we had a lot of good luck when I was like on a roll of streams there. So I'm wondering if our luck is going to all of a sudden die. Who's thinking it's going to die here? Did I see my last comment? I'm kidding. I meant mine as a joke. So I went for the hundo because I wanted one for Master League. And well, I'll let you take a guess how that went. Good. Nice. Hundos are hard, man. They're really hard. How did you get it? How did you get it? Like the paid ticket raids, did it come with a background? I'm not doing any of the seasonal backgrounds. I don't care enough for them. Like, if I'm playing a community day and I happen to get one, that's amazing. But I'm not going to go out of my way to do a community day background shiny hunt. I like doing the location cards. I like doing the location backgrounds. I'm not into the seasonal one. Lonely, the Joseph, what's going on, man? I'm taking a break from Veltal. That mom broke me. Oh, dude, you want to talk about a Pokemon that broke me? Well, everybody here, what's the Pokemon that has broke me? It's not a secret either, so I need to do another Poison Sam. Yeah. Picnic. Yep. And I got Diet Power. I got Diet Pepsi Power. I didn't just get the hundo, and I got it from the field research. But I catch a 3-1. That's awesome. Congrats. The one thing I never did, so at night, I always try to trade I trade a separate account, and yeah, sure, I call it my alt. Sometimes they don't like that, but maybe, I don't know, we'll find out. So I trade my alt, and I ended up just flipping 2 Psyduck floaty Pikachus. I mean, ooh. What is it, Psyducks? And I got a hundo. I got a lundo. It's absolutely useless if you ask me. Absolutely useless. Because a hundo Psyduck, I mean, it's cool that it's like a costume, but it was one hundo that I did not ever need. And I did get lucky. I'll probably save it for the wild area. But I'm just so excited for the wild area too. I'm not gonna lie. If I can stream that, I definitely will. If I don't stream it, oh no, I'll vlog it. Because I want to do everything with that. I got a lundo. Yes, a lucky hundo. I found a shiny Vulpix. I'm killing it. Oh, jeez. You little mass murderer right there. Is this your first Vulpix you've murdered in cold blood? I got the Shundo, if you're not catching up. The Shundo. Wow. I love Shundos. I've been hunting Lunala for over a year. Now on DAs with Charm. That's breaking me. Okay. Wait, what? Encounter power fire, poison. I did... I am pretty sure I did everything right. What is with that sandwich? Did I not do the herbs? I swear I did the herb. Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't do the herbs. I probably didn't do the herbs. I'll comment back in 2 seconds. Poison is 2 green pepper. Yeah, probably. Sweet and sour. Okay. The thing that broke me was Regirock, but everybody here knows, if you've been following the streams for a while, I feel like we should have a dance party. Thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. Every time I hear the Bobby Roode song go off, I just want to, like, just fist pump and party hard. Oh, no. That fell off. Okay. What finally broke me was the Regirock. The Regirock. We are 4, 8, 12. Yeah, we are 4 times over the odds of 4,096. So that hunt's really just breaking my spirit. And it was Giratina though. It was definitely Giratina in DAs. But we randomly got it one day. And I do, if you want to see the clip, all you got to do is go to the shiny highlight. What do you want to call it? Not the column, playlist, and it's in there, man. I was so pumped. Yeah, my second ever. My first one was Tynamo. I need Tynamo, so you have something I don't have. Veltal had been 5 nonstop weeks. Oh, see, I'm wasting so many herbs, but it's fine. We don't need encounter power for this. Just get the shiny rock. Yeah, I know. I see. We got Arceus in what? Less than 1,000. I want to say less than 500. We got Arceus in less than 500, but it takes me over 16,000 encounters to get a stupid Regirock, which I have in Ultra Moon, but I have no way of bringing it to my Pokemon home because I didn't get the Pokemon Bank set up in time. Had all the time in the world, but I left it last minute. Thought I could do it all in like the matter of an hour, and nope, couldn't. My brother just got a Regirock in 20 on Friday. Oh my god. A shiny Regirock in 20 encounters? Tell him congrats and tell him there's a guy randomly online that you watched. He's going to go cry later because you got it in 20. Thank you for the 7 likes on the stream. I just saw we're 3 away from 10 likes on the stream. We can hit that. I'll be a happy camper. I'll be a happy camper. I'd be very, very happy. If you switch to Brilliant Diamond, you will get Regirock very easily. Oh, I guarantee you I will. But the thing is that we have... Technically, we can do 2 games at once, and we can have 2 chances at Regirock. We do it every time. We're just super unlucky, man. That's all it is. That's literally all it is. BDSP and Sword and Shield, the way you would hunt them both, are the same odds. They're literally the same odds. So we could pick up BDSP, and I'm sure we could do it that way. But yeah. It struggled to death. No, I know. I'm just trying to ignore it on purpose so I don't make him feel any worse. It sucks. It sucks, man. I wish he caught it, but at the same time, if he didn't save over anything, then he can just keep resetting for it. Just keep resetting. That's the one thing when I started streaming, I noticed that there was a lot of legendary fails in the old Game Boy games. That's one thing I've never done. I've never failed a legendary shiny. And I've seen so many people do it. Don't get me wrong. My hands sweat usually when I get something I like. Like with Arceus, I was afraid to press buttons because I didn't want to mess it up. But if we didn't get it the first time, it'll always come back a second time. Maybe never kinda. It's not nighttime anymore, so the Slugma and Iron Moth today. Oh, that's another thing. I'm so glad that we finished really early. And I mean, by early, I mean super late, but early before ZA as a part of the hunts that we want to do. Where we helped each other out and did all the Paradox Pokemon together. If we have time and I get done all my hunts before ZA comes out, we can do those streams again and we can help other people get some shiny Paradox Pokemon that you guys don't have. Audley, what's going on, man? We're still looking for this purple goop. Where is it? I just need one purple goop, then we'll do Solosis. Solosis, again, for anybody that hasn't been watching the streams, it's, I think, our 4th or 5th Solosis stream, and we haven't found a single Solosis shiny. I need Solosis and Duosion. That was a community voted Pokemon. So if we need something for the Shiny Living Dex, I'll give you the option and you can vote on it for what you want to see on stream. Because if you're going to put your time into my stream, you might as well kind of have some sort of say in what you watch, right? But we might lose this Latias. We might lose it. Ooh. Never mind. Never mind. I was totally lying. That guy that just said that he was going to fail it, tell him to shut up. Nice. 11 likes. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. That's awesome. No, this is where we're going to get the orange bird, right? We're going to get an orange bird. Please, maybe? Fingers crossed? I can't cross my thumb or else I'd break it again. I want to see I'm more interested. I'm going to be happy if we get a Muck, but I'm going to be more interested if we get a Solosis first. Okay. Did we get any shinies in this check? I'm saying no. I'm going to say no. But here we go. No Alcremie. No Crawdont. That would have been sick. No Marowak. And no Latias. It's, we probably did use up all of our luck with the 1 DA and got 2 shinies and 1 DA. I am going to upload that clip. I promise you. I promise you I'm going to upload that clip. It's so... I'm trying to think if I've ever had that happen. I don't think I have. I think that was my first time. And we hit 300 views on the stream. Damn. Thank you. That's awesome. And I'm going to have some more videos that are going to be posted this week. Because I've planned out my content. I just got to edit it. So I'll chill tonight. And probably do the one video for tonight, right after stream. And I'll have, like, tomorrow, half the day to edit the rest for the week. I also did buy the Borderlands 4 game. So I kind of want to play that too. Did anybody else buy the Borderlands 4? I was even thinking, as a part of some fun, it might be for... I would say a specific group, like adults in the group. There's some people that like doing like fantasy football and fantasy hockey stuff. I might branch out to a few people here and see if they want to join in, and we can do something together aside from Pokemon, which would be fun. I think my new Lunala is a distant dream. She doesn't exist. I'll be honest, and this kid, depending on your perspective with life, you might laugh at me. I don't know. But I actually think some dreams are real. I'm not saying like Inception kind of style, but I've had dreams where I can smell, feel, and see, and then I wake up, and then I get all like weirded out. So hey, Lunala could be in the distance, and that could be your dream, but it could be soon. It could be soon. Yo, yeah, Borderlands 4 is fun. I have almost 50 hours. What? I wish, dude. Nice. The problem with me is I didn't have enough time this weekend, and I think all the characters are amazing. I think they're really cool classes, but my problem is that I started Vex, the Siren. I really liked her, but then I wanted to try out some other ones to see if I was like really into anything. I liked the Exo Soldier with the turrets on his shoulders, but I still went with Vex, and I'm waiting for a friend to play too. I might start playing my own and then just tell him where I got to, how many quests I've done, so then he can catch up. But there's a lot of excuses for why I haven't played, and I just want to play. It's so fun, but I played with one other friend, and we had a lot of lag and connection issues. Online co-op. But that's sick. 50 hours. So you're probably close to beating the game? Noodles? How dare you? That is so rude. How dare you? I usually go Siren, but this game I went Harlow. She did look fun. But a part of what's going on with me is that, again, for some people that don't know, that are new to the stream, I had surgery on my thumb, so I can't really bend it, and I can't really use it all that much. So for me, when I play Borderlands, unfortunately for this title, I'm more like just taking my revolver and my shotguns and just like kind of what do you call it? Not no scoping. What do you call it? Hip firing. So my aim's not great, and I die a bit, but at least I'm still trying to play. I'm hoping, though, next Tuesday, is my next doctor's appointment. And then when he gives me the okay, hopefully, I can start physio, and I can start actually using my thumb again and start kind of working my progress. But I've been just supposed to keep it, like, still. I'm not supposed to use it right now. And then ZA, we'll be ready to rock for ZA. But yeah, we've already got 4 new subscribers today, so whoever subbed today, aside from the people that I said thank you to today, if you're just a lurker, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That's really cool. But you know what would also be really cool? Maybe a shiny Grimer? I would have it beat already, but I love to 100% games. Oh, dude, I am the same way. I'm in PlayStation, and well, I was it on Xbox first. An achievement. I called myself an achievement whore. But I'm a completionist too. So I want the platinum medal. Me and my friend have been playing Borderlands games, and I'm trying to get platinum medals on everything. And we did that for the DLCs as well on all of them. I kind of... We have the rule to play together, but I think I might have to tell him we gotta break it and just play on our own time, because our schedules are completely opposite. So I want to play, and then he's not ready, so it kind of sucks. Whoa, 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 what? Did AJ say a bad word? Uh-oh. AJ, what are you doing, man? When in doubt, blame AJ for everything. Breaking up with a gaming friend? I guess it sounded like that. But no. He's just on the opposite schedule. But tomorrow I'll be able to play with him. He works a demanding job, and he works like 7 days on, or 5 days on, 5 days off, or you know what I mean? Like 5 days on, 5 days off, 7 days on, 7 days off. So he'll have his time off this week, and then we'll probably just play. But you can also make separate characters, which I kind of did. But then, like I said, I played the Exo Soldier in Borderlands 4. I liked it, but I'd rather just play the Siren right now. I got a PC now, but if I still had my Xbox, I would be at 100k gamer score. You left it at 95k. Oh, wow. I ditched Xbox for PlayStation around, I don't know what year it would have been, but I would have been in grade 11. I ditched it for PlayStation 3. And then Xbox, to me, just kind of got worse and worse and worse with their titles. And now look, everything's on PlayStation. Or everything's on Steam and computers. But Xbox is like dying. So now they're partnering with Steam and they're partnering with like the online community. But I switched, so I don't know what gamer score I would have had. I don't even remember my name for it. I don't even remember. I'll ask my friends and see if they still use their Xbox and if they know what my gamer score was. We're almost at 350 views on the stream. That's what I mean. Our views are getting boosted, and I love it. I love it. Harlow is so fun throwing people around in a bubble. See, I wanted to choose her, but she was the last character I chose. I chose Forge Knight, and I like Forge Knight, but I'm not obsessed with Forge Knight. So I decided to just go with Vex, and I didn't give Harlow a shot at all. I really didn't. Yeah, see, I started with like N64, then I went to GameCube, then I got PS2, then I got Xbox, then I got PS2, then I got Xbox, then I got 360, then I got PS3, PS4, Xbox One, and I skipped whatever Xbox Series S or whatever it was called. I don't know. And I'll be honest, yeah, like Xbox, other than maybe the new Perfect Dark game that's going to be coming out for it, I don't care about Xbox anymore. Like, the fact that Gears of War, like a Microsoft exclusive, came over to PS5 is saying something, bro. It's saying something. And I am gonna play Gears of War eventually when my thumb works, because I can't aim. Xbox 360 was great. I have nothing bad to say about 360 other than their consoles are like ice cream machines in McDonald's. They never worked. I always got the Red Ring of Death, man, and I kept it pretty good. All my consoles were kept pretty good. I was always having to buy a new console, and then it was like every couple of years it would just like completely break. Maybe you use it too much, and that's why. It's just wear and tear over time, but not sure what happened there. But PlayStation, I think I ran into one issue, but I think it was corrected. Then you got the Red Ring. The problem with warranties on these games and all these consoles is that they're usually good for a certain amount of years, and then the problems start after, and then now they're out of their warranty period, and then they do it purposely. So it really sucks. It really does suck. But that's how they get you. That's how they get you. I just ran into a situation too with a product. What was it? What was it? They didn't honor it. What was it? I might have talked to you about it here on the stream. Oh, my phone. My phone. When I was in New York, I was doing the Go Fest, and my phone's display, I had it for a couple years, but my phone's display kind of like just completely shut off, stopped working, and because I was out of the warranty period of a couple years, they still didn't honor their product. They didn't honor their product. It wasn't self-damage, and they didn't honor their product. I thought that was like horrible. These companies, whenever you get warranties, just keep in mind they're out to get you. Always cover your own butt. Yeah, I was like really, really mad because you can sometimes, depending on who you talk to, there are people that can give you special exceptions, and I wish in my case I was one of them. But it was, again, a situation of I didn't damage anything, and I'm stuck with something that I have to pay $600 for to fix. At that point, you're spending half the money. You might as well just go buy a new phone. And I haven't been like completely working, so like any money that I make, I'm not making a lot right now. As if like I'm making a full salary. I'm still making a lot, but like not a full salary. So why would I go shell out another phone when I can try to get it repaired? And I ran into a lot of issues. And then when I ran into my DJI Care, when I ran into the DJI, they didn't want to take accountability for their product either. But they were a little bit more better with the customer service. So like the camera that I use for my Pokemon Go videos that you guys see me on, my first one had an issue with the SD card reader, and it was under a DJI Care, which was funny because I didn't think I had it, but I guess I did. And they basically said, because I ordered it from Amazon, that it wasn't going to be covered because it was a Chinese product. So if I sent it back, again, I ordered it through Amazon. So what would I do? Send it to Amazon. They then forward it to the place in China, and they fix it. Like it says DJI on it. So I would assume that, yeah, you take responsibility for your product. You send me a new one, or you fix it. So they couldn't fix my port issue. So I had to call them like a bunch, and like $26 in phone bills later, because it was California, long distance, right? I got them down to like $100 Canadian, but I still had to spend money for having a warranty, which is ridiculous. Yeah, $600. You would have to, it was like the motherboard and the display, so you're fixing basically the whole phone. And it's kind of BS charges, if you ask me. It's BS charges. They just try to get you, man. So that's why you always have to be very, very meticulous with your paperwork. But oh well. Enough about that. What's everybody hunting right now? What's everybody hunting? Now that you've done the Dialga, are you going to do anything else, AJ? That looks like a shiny. That looks like a shiny. We'll catch it. I know it's the outbreak, but we'll catch it. Do we need it? No. Do we need it? I mean, if anybody wants a Numel, let me know. Numel. And I gave it some thought too. I may. There you go. I may record a podcast concept stream for myself and see how that goes. I may do it. So we might get the Pokemon rewatch that we all want. I may do it. Alolan Executor would be fun. I thought we did that one, but I think I need that one too. There is a chance that I already have an Alolan Grimer. I didn't look through the rest of my unorganized box. So I'm really hoping we don't have it. But at this point, look, we're not even getting it. Also, I'll keep saying this, careful for what you transfer in ZA when home comes out. Since it, yeah, you were saying that. So you can transfer whatever you want to ZA from games, but you can't transfer it back into any of the other games that you found it from. But you can revert it and put it back into home. No, I got that. Wow, we might get dummied here. Latias might dummy us. Five minutes left. No, yeah, I understood that. I'm not really going to do any of that. I never do it anyways. Arceus would be nice just to kind of have in the game, just for like a shiny hunting mon. But I'm not obsessed with always trading in between games. So I'm not going to really take a cut out of that, I think. So I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I want ZA, but I don't trust it on a Switch OLED. So I agree with you. I would probably, if I were you, I know it would suck. Two AoEs, dude. I would probably wait, man, and see how those games run. There was going to be streamers. Yeah, we just lost. There's going to be streamers that play the game. And unfortunately, when I get the game, I'll have the Switch too. So I wouldn't be able to show you what the OLED looked like, but look at a stream, look at a video, and then kind of gauge on whether you think it's worth it or not. Because I can only imagine the quality is not going to be anything close to Switch 2, and performance-wise, I wouldn't imagine it would look all that good. And no shiny. Yeah, I'm waiting for the bundle with Switch 2 and ZA. Yeah, that's the one I got, man. That's the one I got. I pre-ordered mine. You had to throw $50 down on your GameStop card. Or, I guess, GameStop account, sorry. So I had to go in and give them the 50 bomb. But I do kind of wish it came with a design. Kind of wish it came with a design, but it didn't. Saved like $30. To be honest, I don't know. That's what the guy said. He said he thinks that you would save around that amount. But I mean, sure, I saved $30. Yay. It's not all that much. You can charge me another $30, but have my Switch 2 have like a Pokemon design. I'd be okay with that. That's what I thought I was getting originally, was not just a bundle of the game. I thought it would be coming as a bundle with a fancy Switch. But no, I'm stuck with A boring old black Switch 2. This time though, I'm gonna keep it pretty much docked at all times. I mean, maybe Steven would know, but I'm pretty sure it's the same setup. Unless maybe I'll ask him, or I'll ask Kem. But I'm assuming Switch 2 came with like the same dock with the HDMI ports, and that it's probably going to be just like capture card friendly, just like this is. You just swap the dock and all that. I assume. It's probably easy. Probably the same setup. You'll probably get one for Gen 10. Oh, he is here. Is that another one? This is the wrong shiny. No, I was saying it's like the same setup though, right? You like just connect everything to your... I'm assuming Switch 2 has like a different dock, but it works as if you were just doing this. It is capture card friendly. Perfect. Nice. I never looked into that. Have I caught any cool Pokemons? No. Just two Nummels, Lemnels, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so it's the same thing here, but just with a Switch 2. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna look so good. Like, I run 60 frames on the OBS settings, so we're gonna have a good, and we're gonna be recording at 60 frames with gameplay. Woo! It's gonna look so smooth. I always thought we could do up to 4K, but it's upscaled 4K. It would be upscaled 4K, and I don't know. We could try it, but it might explode my computer. I really don't know. But I think for Pokemon, I think a 1080, I might be able to push it a little bit more, but like a 1080 60 frame Pokemon game, it's probably okay. Wait, am I don't think I am 4K now, am I? Yeah, I'm 1080 60 frames. I might be able to push it a little more. Yo, what's up, Crystal? Hey. I bought a 100-pound Rhea Ripley card. 100-pound, eh? What's the card? What's the card look like? That looked like a shiny. I'll check after for title cards, but I doubt we got any. Now that I'm done with X, I decided I'm going to try and shiny hunt as many mega capable Pokemon as I can and not count previously caught shiny, so it forced me to do some cool hunts. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Well, I mean, you did like a cool Arceus hunt, so keep it going, man. Keep it going. Okay, we're out of sandwich. So this time I will do it a little better. I promise I'm not gonna mess up the sandwich. Can't promise. Promise, can't promise. So we are 2 green peppers. Yeah, that's fine. We'll try it again. The good old days when you used to shiny hunt Chansey on Let's Go? You mean the good old days as in John hates those days because Chansey sucks and is my nemesis? So I'm bringing back something that I think a lot of people are going to find fun, and that's the random wheel of death, which is the negative punishment. Like, I had a negative punishment where for the money, and it was always Crystal. Crystal would always spend the money for me to shiny hunt the Chansey for 4 hours. That sucked. That sucked. I'm going to bring back a punishment wheel. And instead of just making it a Chansey hunt, you're going to have the chance... Get it? Chance hunt to do like 4 other options of things that I really hate. So it's going to be fun for the people that do get that membership. Again, memberships are always optional, but I'm going to make it fun for the people that do the random wheels. And yeah, the Chansey Hunt is on it. I haven't done the membership update yet because I'm waiting for some people to come close to the end of the membership that they have. Because if they paid for it, don't get me wrong, we don't really have a lot of benefits, which is one thing that I'm gonna like pretty much state right off the bat to people, is that your normal, like we haven't made a store yet, and if you get, I think it was like the membership, what did I read? The first 2 memberships get like discounts for store merchandise, but we don't have merchandise. You're basically just gonna have a role as a supporter. And I'm going to do I think it might be a special mention in the Discord and a special mention on the YouTube description. What I'm going to do for people that are memberships or have memberships. Something like that. That's a punishment. Oh man, that would suck. Yeah, that would suck. John has to do like a 3-hour like Pokemon battle stream. Oh, that'd force me to get these new Kalos Mega Bands or whatever, right? That would force me to do it in that game, but that would suck. Get a ban because no cheesecake. Who's to say I haven't had cheesecake is the thing, though. Maybe I have, and you're just not there to get cheesecake. You ever think about that, sir? You could add their names on the stream starting soon or stream ending screen. I'll make John's teams. Yeah, please. So the thing that happens with that is that we used to have a lot of members, and I mean like I think it was like 30 at one point, which was great, and then now we're down to not a lot. Oh, I thought that was it, but it was a shadow. We used to have a lot, but I want something that can be easily like fixable. So if you're doing like a credits, some people might not be a member all the time, so then you would have to take their name out. Things have to be flexible for me. I'm trying to save time, and editing takes enough time because I'm a perfectionist. There's some people that upload videos. Okay. If anybody is in here, do not take it disrespectfully if you do this. But there are a lot of people on YouTube, and I'm not going to name drop them, but they are very lazy editors. Not naming. They're very lazy editors, and all they do is, and I know what they do, they take clips from YouTube, or they take clips from their phone with Pokemon Go, and they don't even crop them. They leave a short video for like 2 minutes, don't get to the point, they don't fix anything with their audio, they don't do any cool cuts to skip all the boring crap, which I hate wasting people's time. And I get if you want to show like one non-shiny encounter, then an encounter, but a lot of them will even post longer, like 3 to 5 minute videos, and not crop anything out, man. They're just bad, and I'd rather be a perfectionist and have better content than waste 4 minutes of people's time trying to what, gain watch time. Oh, I hate it. So, again, and your goal is not to convince me otherwise, because my opinion probably doesn't matter, but my opinion on that is that battle against friends doesn't count. No, I'd have to battle online, right? To be honest, though, I wouldn't put like a set amount of time on for that kind of stream. I'd probably just do a normal stream, but do a battling stream. I wouldn't make it like a 4-hour hunt or something like that. Because battling already is horrible, and then now you're making me do it for 4 hours. Maybe I'll do another wheel. Maybe we'll add it like a different tier. In that different tier, is going to be maybe something like that, like a 4-hour stream. If the content is not good, people will leave anyways. I'm just reflecting off of my own thoughts because there's somebody that okay, I will send you the person after, and I can show you examples of stuff. But I kind of watch somebody that comes on my own feed too. Just like I'm sure a lot of people come on my, like your feeds on my channel. Hey, you don't have to follow me. I totally get it. All good. But I do the same thing. I don't follow the guy, but I see his content all the time because I watch Pokemon content. And it's starting to cringe me a little bit. And I might start the, like, some of it I actually like, but a lot of it lately I haven't been liking. And I've just been noticing a lot of people aren't editing their content. And it's just laziness to me. Cause like, I'll show you the person's video, Steven, and like even Steven's videos, if you guys haven't checked it out, like there's editing, there's thought behind the video. There's no thought behind this short. There's literally nothing. 5-minute clip to show you one shiny encounter. Like, stupid. You can click don't recommend this channel. That's what I mean, man. Like, I have the power to do it. It's just some of the content, sometimes he gets... So he's a person that spends... I'll just say it. It's a Pokemon Go YouTuber. I'm not name dropping because you guys sounds pretty nice. It's just that the content doesn't fit me. But sometimes he gets early invites for raids in these events. He blows like hundreds, probably $1,000 almost a week. Like, this guy buys to the max for this game. And he's not even Pokemon rich too, which is crazy. But I like kind of some ahead of event updates. And that's really all I really watch him for. End of the story. Don't be John. Either hide it or don't. That's a lot of money. Yeah, like, he openly admitted to spending $700 to $800 during the Pokemon Go finale Gmax event. In, like, coins. Like, coins. I'll be honest, I don't even spend that in, like... Okay, and I'm not counting flights. So, I would count tickets and anything that's on the web store or the store in-game. I wouldn't even spend that in 2 years. 2 years. Which is crazy. And sometimes he does that in, like, one weekend. But if you can afford it, have fun doing what you want. I'm not dissing anybody for that, right? Not dissing anybody at all for that. But that's a lot. That's a lot. As an adult, I could not ever do that. And this person is a little younger than me too, so don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. No, he's not big enough to sustain that on streams. No. So what is it? To gain a lot of money, you need to have like almost like 1 million views in shorts, right? I don't think this person... Hold on. I'm not telling you who it is. I refuse to do that because I'm not a person to just blast somebody else on stream. Except for AJ. Blast him whenever. What's up, Midnight? We're just hunting Grimer right now, man. The Alolan Grimer. And we are also doing a Shiny Latias hunt. But we haven't been able to get a Grimer, which is really pathetic. 3 sandwiches. Okay, let's see. The average for shorts. Hard to say. I would say 5 to 6K. You don't know how to shiny hunt? What game did you want to start to learn how to shiny hunt in? And we can kind of help you from there. I spent 200 to 300 on game, and that was months ago. Like, dude, I've been pretty open about my spending on this game. Anytime there's a big event every 3 months, I either buy one or both of the egg incubators and the raid passes. I fly out, but I'm not including that. I get the raid lovers, the egg enthusiast, and the code. Sometimes I buy remotes, but what this person spends to me just doesn't make sense for his platform. So either he's rich or he literally does nothing else, and that's where his money goes. I don't know. I don't know how to shiny hunt. So what game are you trying to shiny hunt in, dude? If you don't want the help, it's totally cool too. But we have 4 checks. We have 4 checks. Can we get the Latias here? Frostlass, no. Teacup, no. Mime, no. And no Latias. That's okay. Sword, since I'm playing Sword. Oh, so in Pokemon Sword, if you don't have the Shiny Charm, the good thing about Sword is you only have 3 options. Egg hatching, just running into Pokemon over and over until it just shines, or fishing. If you have the Crown Tundra, you could do the Dynamax Adventures too. But I recommend getting the Shiny Charm, which helps you with a little bit of a boost. But realistically, there's nothing like Scarlet and Violet that can help you other than knocking out 500 Pokemon, but that's only for the yellow Orid Pokemon that you would get at 1 in 512. Just keep running into the same Pokemon over and over and over, man. That's all you have to do. I wish I could give you some sort of elaborate help, but it's really that simple. Insane spending, yeah. I'm too insane. I'm a tryhard. But you know what's funny that I say that? I joke about that, but I sometimes even think that for me, I grind this game a lot. Pokemon Go. I grind Pokemon Go a lot, and I thought I was a top G just based off of what other people say about me. But and Steven knows people around my group, there are bigger top Gs, and there are bigger top Gs from them. My spending is very minuscule compared to what people spend, and that I know. But I would never be able to justify spending $700 on Pokemon Go in coins in one weekend if I wasn't a millionaire or was rich. Maybe then. I don't have time to catch a shiny, but I'll try. Well, the perfect thing about shiny hunting, dude, is that you do not have to do it when you don't want to do it. That's the best part, man. So if you don't get it, you just try again later when you have some time. If you're thinking you're going to get a shiny in 2 seconds, it's possible, but it's a very, very low chance that you will actually get a shiny when you want to get a shiny. I have only called out certain hunts where I've actually gotten it. And what? That's 3 times out of a billion hunts. If you get the shiny charm, I highly recommend Picnic resetting. Well, he was talking about Sword and Shield. I just panicked a bit. There it is. There is our shiny. Nice. Nice. That wasn't even in the outbreak. That was not even in our outbreak. Okay. It definitely knows self-destructs, I think. I'll be honest, I don't think it does. I was kidding, not kidding, kind of. Gong shot. We joke about it, but sometimes I'm like, does it? Yeah, the whole point of Wiggles in this game is stupid. We'll catch it. Yeah, so this wasn't... Oh no! What just happened? I didn't save it. I didn't save it. Did I save it? Shit. I don't think I saved. I thought it was going to be pretty easy. What just happened? I don't know. I don't think I did. Shit. Oh no. So why did it die? How do I get the shiny gem? You gotta catch all the Pokemon. So for Sword and Shield, you need to catch all 400 Pokemon. I am... Like, I should be more mad, but... I'll be honest, I don't think I saved. I don't think I saved. Oh, there are bigger words that I should be saying right now, but... And kills the user. Oh, of course it does. I should have backed out of the fight. I get nervous that they run off and then they just disappear. Can't rewind. Well, here's... I don't think I did. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta go into my laptop. Yeah. Hold on. I got it going on my laptop. No. I don't think I did. I'm very nervous. I don't think I did. Hurry up, John. Oh my god. I'm playing this game so slowly. That was it too, dude. Well, I mean, that is just trash. That is so trash. Nope, didn't save. Yeah, sounds like something I wouldn't do. Okay, I'll trust you. I'll trust you. That's a bummer, man. That's a bummer. Wasn't even a part of the outbreak. Higher odds to get that. Happens to the best of us. Well, if I save now, that works, right? Well, worst case scenario, I don't think I've saved in the meantime, so I could just get all my... I didn't save, did I? No, we didn't get anything today. So, I didn't waste anything. I didn't waste any herbs. I could just back out. You know what we also... Why do I feel like something else is... We should have done something else the other day. I'll check. I thought there was another Pokemon evolution that I needed to do, but I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, there you go. There's content. Genuinely did not mean to fail content. We could totally joke with it on the another Numel and be like, oh no, I failed it. But that Grimer, like I said, what's even funnier is I was joking about the self-destruct, and then look what happened. Well, we almost have 500 views on the stream too now. Y'all are killing it. What's that dark type Pokemon, you think? I don't know. We'll just stick with this. Yeah, sorry. My bad. I lied. I'm trolling for content. Yep, my bad. I'm a troll. I don't troll enough, so I gotta relearn how to troll sometimes. It's so stupid, though. So now I'm gonna have to... Okay, you know what? We're resetting. We're resetting. I'm getting ready to go here. We're getting ready. We're readjusting. We're getting it now. We're getting it in 8 minutes. I find it funny that you got a giant boost in views at the exact time that a bunch of YouTubers are saying they changed the algorithm and their viewership went down. Right? I know. So is it just going to other different people? I don't know. Do you think with the algorithm they favor a certain amount of accounts and like they feature a certain amount of pages, and then maybe some other time they move on to a different group of people? I don't know. But to be honest, I think part of what you're saying there is in fact I'm getting a boost, so now I'm looking at other people's channels' analytics a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like sniping accounts to look at every detail, but because I noticed I was getting more, I was more curious about what other people were getting, because if I'm getting more, that means they should be like, right? But I don't know. Algorithm is always changing. Yeah, so that's the only reason. If maybe the channel wasn't doing good, I guess, if you want to say it in that term, maybe I wouldn't have noticed. But because we're doing well, that's the only thing that's kind of triggered me into looking at others. I don't know. I have no clue. But we're averaging more viewers on the algorithm now, which is amazing. Some days, though, I feel like, and this is my expertise, that, again, I have no proof. I have nothing to go against it. But I'll do videos for a lot of days in a row, and then I'll do like one video and it barely hits the algorithm, and then I take a couple days off, and then like specifically today, if I kept streaming every day, I don't think the views would have had me in the algorithm all that much. But now we're like almost 500 views, where we might be somewhere between 100 to 300 normally. I've been getting somewhat of an algorithm. I'm not predicting it. I'm not saying I am. But I'm getting it to where I need it. And it's working for me. It's working. Viewership for lives are down across multiple platforms, which is crazy because for me, technically, it's up. and I don't get that. Then I've looked at some ways people structure their content, but remember back in the day, I think Steven was here for it. I think Kem was here for the conversation too, but we were wondering if the way people structure their content, you know how we were like saying that you got to take up a certain half of your screen with like face footage and then game footage and have like a certain ratio of it. I think that was nonsense. I think the algorithm is just the algorithm. But some people kind of were debating that before, and I'm wondering if that's the thing now. If that does factor into the algorithm. Because I'm thinking all the time, and I'm doing nothing different than what I did probably like a year ago with my shorts. And we get the algorithm here and there, so you'll never be able to predict it. But I want to know what I did differently recently to get the boost that we're getting. You're going to ban all of my viewers? Sorry, viewers. Maybe viewers should ban AJ? Maybe? I'd be okay with it for a bit. We'll let you back eventually. Yeah, so algorithm is just algorithm. I just accept it for what it is and say thank you. That's it. That's it. Anything that keeps people on the platform will get a boost. So with Pokemon coming back, maybe certain people are just getting lucky with the algorithm. Because like I said, I've noticed a few people and their views are down. And their views are down. So I'm just grateful. Thank you, YouTube, if you can hear me. I mean algorithm, not YouTube algorithm. Just algorithm is your name. So thank you. And again, it's not like the biggest boost in the world, but it's good enough, man. I'm not complaining. You'll ban yourself. But I would like to reclaim this Grimer. We've had so much luck, man. Today is the opposite. The shiny algorithm is not favoring us. I noticed though, fun fact too, just my own perspective again, with the Instagram. The Instagram videos. Oh, congrats on the chest spin, by the way. I did watch your video. I do really good with Pokemon Go footage, more than I do my normal main series games. I do better with that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, I have no Pokeballs to catch anything. Oh. Well, that sucks. Well, we might as well just cancel that out. That sucks. I forgot all about that. See, if I had the editing time, I would love to do montage videos, but I just got nothing that I'm like excited to put in a montage. Okay, let's just catch a bunch of balls here. Catch a bunch of balls, get a bunch of balls. Now I have no Pokeballs, I know. Instagram is hard to convert followers, 100%. 100%. I don't know how easy it is on TikTok, and I still think I'm gonna stick to my guns and not get TikTok. But I've noticed, without paying for, like, I don't know if you'd get better views if you paid for some of your advertisements on your posts. But I almost don't want to do that because it's like I said last time, I'd rather try to grow organically. Even if it was like one post and one follower, that'd be great. But most posts don't get any Instagram followers. I can confirm. When you hunt Regirock and it explodes, what's next? Probably an exploding Regice or... like, you know what? No, we won't have time. We won't have time to do all the Regis. I don't know, man. I don't know. I never found my whiteboard, so I gotta go get a whiteboard. And I like starting to write down my own goals. I'm a big fan of that now. And I gotta put my whiteboard somewhere here and try to do that and see what hunts that we have and how much we're gonna have left over. Because like I said, in my own time now, I want to give Steven his games back in a relatively good time here, like soon. So I have to do that before I commit to doing any extra hunts of what to commit to doing any extra hunts that we're gonna add on top of what we already have. Whoa, you got Violet now? Nice! Nice! Look at the damage Starmie just did. Ugh. Like, realistically, I just need to do the Palkia. Or I need to do Shining Pearl exclusives. And then realistically, I can just give you that back, Steven, if you're still listening. Because I did get the Arceus in that. I can't do Shaman in that again. I just don't have the event for it. So I can give you that back right away. And then I'll try to do the Diamond. I want to try to give it back all of them together, but I assume the 200 Pokemon. I have a bunch in my Brilliant Diamond copy, so I have to transfer the save file from my one Switch to the other that has the Pokemon Home on it. And then I don't think it would take me that long to do the 200, but maybe like a whole day thing? Like a whole day thing? And then once my RuneScape membership runs out, I'm going to let it go for a couple days because it's so hard. Sometimes I want to play Borderlands, sometimes I want to play the RuneScape membership. And then Pokemon, it's like, it's a lot. It is a lot. I hate the Kalos starters. Megastones are locked behind... It's not locked behind a paywall. It's locked behind a... unfortunately playing wall. You gotta do the Pokemon battles now, man. Yeah, they're locked behind the battles. Well, I'm trying to think of what they can pay lock. Other than maybe a Shiny Hoopa, I don't know. We don't know how the Megas are gonna work. So, are we gonna get a Mega Hoopa that can be shiny maybe? Can we reset for it? Can we reset for the Megas in general? Nothing's paywalled yet. Which you need Nintendo Online for. I mean, that... My way of thinking about it is... You should have Nintendo Online. I know some people can't afford it, which we try to help that out, right? We try to help out, give some stuff away like that. But you should be used to knowing that everything requires online for mystery gifts and all that. Or some maybe you need just over Wi-Fi. But yeah, I wouldn't say that's a paywall. Yeah, I want to say that's paywalling that. Should they have some sort of equivalency for people they do not want to pay for Nintendo Online, where maybe you can connect your account to a Wi-Fi and do it? Yeah, that'd be great, but yeah, it's definitely not paywalling. Hey Shadow, what's going on, man? Nice picture. The mouth scares me. I'm doing good, dude. Unfortunately, we failed which I haven't done in a while. I failed a shiny Grimer, which we were trying to look for. But we're gonna get it again, man. We're gonna get it again. But the day's been good, you? And this time we save. That was probably the biggest, rookiest thing, and like the most. What's the word I'm looking for? Cocky. That was the most cockiest I've been, and then boom, failed. It's just inconvenient for the Megastones. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'm not the biggest fan of it either, but it's something where, okay, how about this? You know how in like Marvel Rivals and Fortnite and all this kind of stuff, you have to hit a certain tier of rank. Like in gold, you get in Marvel Rivals, if you get the gold, you get a costume with it. I'm hoping they're not locking things behind battles like that where you have to get to a certain rank, because then I'm screwed. I hope you can just play online like once, do like one battle, and then be able to just kind of claim it. You've been playing lately. I found a shiny Glade in Legends Arceus. Nice. I wish I could get a Shalfa soon. That was one of the things that I wanted to do if we had time, was do a Shalfa hunt. But I don't think we're gonna have enough time to do a Shalfa hunt, unfortunately. Sucks, but it is what it is. But congrats, dude. Glade's awesome. When I get to Psychic Gym for Violet, I'm gonna need a Dark type. True. You'll figure it out. See, I don't know why my eye's twitching right here. It's like super twitchy. I don't get it. It must just mean I'm tired, my eyes are dry, or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if you can see the twitch. I can feel it. Well, it's my eye. I think they're going to do only special megas like the Kalos starter and maybe special legendary Megastone behind the ranking. Maybe. How... I'm trying to think what they could do to get, like, maybe Mega Mewtwo. And, yeah, you're right. Like, other higher S-tier Mega Legendaries. So maybe they could do something like a... Not like a Dynamax adventure, but like an Ultra Moon wormhole to the Megas. That'd be cool. And then if you could reset for it, that would be sick. And we say that, we don't know the odds. But I'm still thinking we do the shiny charm right away. I want a shiny hunt for something. We can still change our mind. I'm hoping the shiny rate is like Legends Arceus or this. But I'm still saying we go for the shiny charm right away. There's a theory that in the DLC we could get the Mega Gen 8 starters. It'd be a cool theory, but they already have Gmax forms, so I wouldn't say they would, but I don't know. Rayquaza, Groudon, Kyogre, 2 Jets. Yeah, hey dude. I mean, the wormholes would be cool to have. It's a cool concept. It's a cool concept. Cause what would be our first Mega that I'd want? I'm sure there's some people that could guess this right away. Ice, what's up, bro? Is it weird that the legendary Pokemon of a game don't get the gimmick, not counting the DLC? Is it weird the legendary Pokemon of a game don't get gimmick? No. Sometimes I think they tried to save some of the best footage for last, and I think that's why they're not showing off a lot of the cooler megas. We're just kind of getting some of the new stuff mixed with the old stuff. And maybe when the DLC trailer comes out, when we get a better deep dive into it. I reclaimed it. We have a Grimer right there. I ain't failing this one. Oh. There it is. Even if it attacks us, we're good. I saved. Gunk shot. I did save. I blocked out, but I did save. Ultra Ball. Now, couldn't it have been that easy the first time? Come on. Nice. Nice. Okay, I gotta catch up with some messages. Sorry. We did get shiny. Trailer, never seen Mega Stones. I mean, Arceus didn't get a special form. Ooh. I hope to God we get Mega Gudra. That'd be sick. I can't wait for the Mega Zygarde. I'll be honest, the leak that I saw on it, I'm really hoping that is not true. Because if that Mega Zygarde is what the leak actually is, I'll be disappointed. I only have 20 of $70. So you only have $20 for the new game? If we made a lot of money on the channel, I would love to give away games. And like, we're gonna give away DLCs and stuff like that, so that'd be fun. But I wish I'd give out more. Did I see the one video you sent in general? When did you send it? I have the Nintendo Switch 2 ZA combo. I'm ready to party. Yeah, I mean, their campaign for it right now is really good. They're doing really good with their campaign. So I hope they continue to do more with the game. I hope we get to see more megas. But I don't want them to show off everything. That's my opinion, though. I don't want them to show off everything. Okay, so we want Solosis, right? I'm nervous. I want Solosis big time, but we haven't been able to go for it. Okay, I'm afraid AJ is about to send me the actual leak. Beast of Reincarnation? I did see that, but I don't know what that is. Is that what kind of game is that? Thank you for all the new subs. We have 8 new subscribers on the stream today. So if you haven't subbed, you can help make it 10. You can help push the stream in the right way. The last trailer they showed was called the final trailer, so they definitely won't... Oh, it was the final trailer? I mean, it kind of makes sense, but like, usually they do a trailer like a week or two before, and we're still a month away. Mega Skarmory would be sick. I think... See, I was pumped for Mega Victory Bell to be a Mega, but unfortunately it wasn't the look I want for it, but I'm also not disappointed in it, but I'm not happy about it. What am I hyped about? What would I be hyped? I don't know. I mean, one day, I know it's not going to happen right away, but one day I hope they do Mega Excalibur. That'd be cool. Mega Chandelier. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Rotom. The game Beast of Reincarnation is by Game Freak. I was literally telling my friend today that Pokemon or like Nintendo, they haven't been doing like any new, they haven't been getting any good, what do I want to call it? Nintendo property behind them, like intellectual property. They haven't been getting any of their own exclusives going. It's always just been the same mainstream games. So that's cool. I'll watch that. But we have 4 checks. We got 4 checks. No Starmie. No Golurk. No Centiskorch. And no Latias. I'm thinking Mega Victory Bell would get poison super effective on Steel. Ah, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I hope they do switch up the moves for some of these guys, because I thought Malamar would have been really cool as a Dark Fairy. That would have been awesome. I thought that would have been really cool. Yeah, it's all business. It's all business, yeah. I'm just glad they're branching off, because it's always just Mario. It's like original Nintendo doesn't stray away from anything else. But if they have a popular business plan and it's not bugging, you know, anybody else and people are still paying and they're making money, why ruin something that's good for you in the first spot? Okay, I don't see Solosis in an outbreak, so I'll try one more time here. And if not, we'll just run around again and I'll do one more sandwich. I'll do one more sandwich. All the budget's been going into the Beast of Reincarnation. I promise you, right after stream, I will watch this. But here's the thing. I gotta edit a video, so video probably won't be out till 10:30 or 11:30 now, my time. My time. I think they should give Typhlosion. Oh, I hope we get Cyndaquil somehow, like a Mega Typhlosion. If we're getting Feraligatr and we're getting Meganium, I can't see you not having a Mega Typhlosion. There's no way. There's no way they would not do it. Yeah, and if you want on the Discord, there you go. AJ just sent you a link. AJ just sent you a link, so there you go. Those 3 Numels side by side. Yeah, okay. I don't see anything, so we'll just do the one sandwich here quick. My friend Marmalade. It could be a mustard fairy. Okay, yeah, I'm not resetting anymore for this. So we'll try. What's Psychic again? 2 onions? I should know. We've done it enough. Psychic is 2 onion, yep. Like I said, I've done it enough. I should know. Malamar is still dark. I mean, the thing is pure evil. 100%. But it can be an evil fairy. It could definitely be an evil fairy. Boom, boom, boom. 2 onion. And we got salty and sour. So this is going to be the last half an hour sandwich of the stream. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You don't have to panic. Stream's not over yet. But panic in about 25 minutes. And I'm hungry. And thirsty. Nah, it's a mind-based Pokemon with bad intentions. Fair. Fair. But, hold on. Mudsdale's dead. Goodbye. See ya never. Never want to be a... Oh yeah, there was football going on today. Totally forgot about it. The nighttime games. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, apparently there's a big chance of the Northern Lights right now. Northern Lights. How's the sky out right now? Well, it's totally clear right now. Huh. Huh. Hold on. Hold on a second. Interesting. So you might be able to, if you live in Canada or like maybe northern United States, you might be able to see the Northern Lights if you go outside right now. Like a 10% chance is a very good chance for where we live. Let me grind. Let me dissect this information. Oh man. Then it's out right now. It's out right now. I might lie to you. I might have lied. Yeah, I lied. I am not gonna do that. So if you go outside right now, I'm not even kidding you. Check up in the sky. You can see a picture of the Northern Lights like this. The Northern Lights is like a phenomenon you don't want to miss. I will make this up to you tomorrow, but I am definitely going to go end stream now and go take photos of that. I am sorry. Hate me, but the Northern Lights are out right now. Thank you for all of the awesome attention today on the stream. Thank you for all the videos. I really, really, really appreciate it. Like I said, if you have to ask your parents, go look outside right now. There's a huge shot at the Northern Lights. Okay? Take care. I'll send you the pictures if I end up seeing them, but I'm going to go rush outside right now. People have been saying they've been out for an hour, but I got to go make up some time. Okay? Good luck. Good luck on the hunts. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the 12 likes. 568 views. We'll continue this tomorrow. You're subbing? Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. If there was no Northern Lights, I would stay for the last half an hour. But I got to dip. So take care, everybody. Have a good one. We'll talk soon. Peace.